Alright, welcome back, and I get started here with my second part of attempting to 100% every mainline console Super Mario game. Last time streaming on Monday, I was able to get through all of Super Mario Brothers and some of the Lost Levels, and I'm going to be continuing that feudal quest today, as this is one of the, if not the toughest Mario game that is of course made, thankfully, quite a bit more forgiving on the SNES. Of course, as you see, I'm actually saved at the same level in two different spots. One of those is a playthrough I had with my wife. But, as you see, that was where I left off on the fourth level of World 3, so that's where we'll pick up, and we'll try to make some decent progress today in a game that is really, really difficult. Even though I've beaten it before, it's a real tough one to get through. So here we go. Should be some hidden blocks here, and that's because you have to take a specific path to get through on this one. It's one of those castle levels which I find to be quite irritating, but we're here at the end. Get up! There we go. Oh, Alex, what's going on, man? Now, what's up, dog? Ooh, I didn't think that I was gonna be gifted the Lakitu kill there. That's nice. Oh, shit. That's, I mean, one part about this game, man, that is just so frustrating is that right there. The frequency of those goofy, I don't even know what to call them. You know, it's been a long day of watching, quite intense baseball. Who ended up winning that? I've been completely, as you could guess, tuned out from the football game. It was San Francisco and LA, right? I mean, that's kind of rough considering I now live by mostly 49ers fans. Actually, I do have the, oh no! Okay. Quick game over here. Yeah, this game's already getting really hard. Need that. Come on. Gonna be seeing a whole lot of this screen moving forward at my game over. What's interesting is that like this level is, you know, with the Lakitu following you, very similar to 4-1 in the first game. Oh my god, what am I supposed to even do there? OT, damn, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's like their second close divisional win then this year, because they had that last second field goal win against Arizona too a couple weeks ago. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's you know, they're of course the Super Bowl is, oh my god, it's being played there. It's funny is I haven't fully read your comment, but it was like the auto mod thing was like flagged for sexual content because you said Rams D. Okay, yeah, you saw that too. Yeah, that's pretty excessive. As is, I might need to like look up an approach here for this. I also feel like maybe I'm overthinking it, but fuck. This is brutal, man. Those things are real tough to get past. Oh, there's a coin in there. That's interesting. Okay. Shits and gigs, we're gonna, yeah. I was gonna say, just trying it small, make a difference. Yeah, man. For real. Okay, if I get another game over and I'm just stuck at this exact part, I'm gonna need to be, you know, a noob and look it up on my phone and remind myself, am I really just fucking this up that bad? Which I think I am, but it's like, I'm just not getting a real jump on what I'm trying to do here. I think one thing I haven't done is like search for some hidden blocks in that area, but I feel like there's not any. No, there's nothing around there. Oh man. I feel like I've gotten like nothing close to like what would be a good enough bounce. I may need a timeout soon to reevaluate this one. No. Yeah, I mean I'm sprinting through everything. That's what like I'm doing on the jump. I guess I haven't like held shit. Haven't like held down on it. I will give that a try once I get there. But, you know, at some point in like late 2015 I did this. Not really, because you know obviously in the later Mario games it kind of that becomes a thing where if you like hold down on the jump button it gives you more of a jump. I have to look into this. This is crazy. I mean, dying at the same part already like 15 times in a row. Whew. That's a tricky one. It's funny, like, I search it on YouTube and, like, it's like 4-1 jump comes up. It's like, so I feel slightly validated that I'm not the only jackass stuck right here. I see. So this guy was like leaving himself some room like on the screen to run across like the item blocks and then, you know, kind of get a running start, then jump into the trampoline thing. So we'll see how that approach works. I think he left himself like maybe 4 or 5 of them. Make it work with 5. No, well, you have to hit the trampoline in order to do that, I guess. Man, this is some unforgiving shit for the fourth world. And I felt like I was like kind of cruising through the first part, and yeah. It's like, it's easy to forget just how fucking brutal this game is. Like, this is the original Kaizo game. Oh, come on, that didn't do anything for me. So, like, it feels like this needs to be more of a line drive than a fly ball. But I still, man. Yeah, I at least was when I was jumping before. It's like, I feel like with the Mario games, it's like somebody asked me, like, am I doing this? And I have to be like, I don't know, like, am I? I definitely was when I was, like, trying earlier to just, like, get height, but yeah, definitely. Man. Okay, whatever. Oh, there we go. Okay. Obviously did not get an item there, but just decided to, like, full-blown run for it. And that is almost certainly how I would have done it when I was in college. Just disregarding the item because I'm gonna lose it within seconds anyways. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get that? That kind of thing right there. And I actually still could have gotten it. That's the even crazier part. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh no! These fucking crazy jumps in this game. I had just... Oh no, that's like the one time it's actually bad to have a game over in this game. Because I had actually maybe made it far enough in the level to get a checkpoint. I just, like, didn't segment my, like, run through. I just, like, kept running. And then, you know, was able to apparently get enough steam to make it through. Like, that's what I'll try again. Just kind of... That time it didn't work. But I felt like I had, like, an abnormally high jump that time. And if I stop to get the item, then I don't really get a chance to do it. Just kind of need to have momentum from, well, now it's just not working. Jeez, that sucked. Like, the one time I got past it for it to be on the last life. I could have at least had another shot. So, no. Damn. Alright. If this entire stream is just me struggling with this level, I'm gonna get through it. God damn. Maybe I'm not, like, getting the center of the trampoline enough. Like, I have no idea. I have no fucking clue with this game. And then, of course, I died in, like, such a typical lost levels annoying way. Okay, that time, yeah, I feel like I just gotta, like, consciously try to center the trampoline. And that one I'm not, you know, I'm not getting a good enough bounce, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to try it, like, without the big running start, but this is also my last life, so I'm sure I'll get an opportunity. Yeah, yep, there we go. Drops it right on me. To be, you know, just to terrorize people, man. Like, this game, it's mind-blowing playing it and then thinking, like, what would have happened if, like, after the super family-friendly, you know, revolutionary original Super Mario Brothers was followed up by this in the US. Oh, I fucked it up this time. Yeah, no chance. And it just gets more brutal as the game goes on. It's like they're all just, like, you know, masochistic Mario Maker levels. Which, I do feel like if you view the game, and I probably said this on Monday, like if you view it as like an extension of Mario 1, where like World 1-1 in this game is really more like a 9-1 of the first game, then like I feel like there's more merit to it, and that is just like an extended challenge for people that like really did master the first game. But even with that, this is, yeah, I mean, this is really hard. I mean, we're talking about a very large chunk of the game coming after this point. And this is certainly, I would say, around, if not at the difficulty above, I would even say, of a World 8 level in the first game. And look, like, the way the enemies respawn in this game, it's just like, oh man, finally got through it. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Yeah, it's like it is, if you look at it like an expansion pack of the first game. And I mean, look, like Nintendo basically did this too later on with New Super Luigi U after New Super Mario Brothers U. Um, like release it. I mean, that case it was a little different because these are actually completely different levels. New Super Luigi U were just like abbreviated, kind of adjusted versions of the same levels in New Super Mario Brothers U. Um, yeah, it's like I feel like there is merit to this, like kind of starting the extreme platforming subset of gamers, and like for me, I don't have any desire to like beat these super precise Mario Maker levels. Like, man, I mean, I know you've gotten through and a ton of the crazy crash stuff, and it's like that's just like too high stress for me a lot of the time too. Oh my god, look at what the fuck I just did to myself. Look at this shit. Like, what are you supposed to do? That is insane. At least I got a checkpoint, which I don't think you get checkpoints in this game after World, like 6. I think once you're 7 and on, you gotta be beating the whole level in one go. And it's the kind of thing, like earlier, it's, at least this is the end. Yeah, dude, I've never played Super Meat Boy, but I was watching a gameplay video of it the other day, and I have in the past, and it's insane. Like, that's just so stressful. As satisfying as it is to, like, master a platformer, like, I feel like this and Crash 1 are, on that Unreal scale of hard, and I'm really not gonna try to go anything above where those two games are. I think Crash 1 is like overall harder than like, oh my god, than a lot of people give it credit for. You 100% Super Meat Boy twice? Oh my god. That is insane. I mean, that just takes a very respectable level of wherewithal. It's like, man, some of these jumps, like that one right there, this shit is no joke. And like, that was a mushroom, but it's like, that's already, we're at the point in the game where if you want to get a mushroom, it's gonna make you die for it. Like, they're in damn near impossible spots. Or they're hidden, and you gotta know where the hidden ones are. Oh! Like, what the fuck, man? Damn. That's wildly impressive. And I was blown away, but I don't know why I sounded a little southern there. I was blown away by your work in Crash Bandicoot. Like, I don't know, I was playing it on my PC probably around a year ago, and I gotta look at exactly, how far I got, but I got relatively close to 100%ing Warped, and I definitely got a Platinum Relic or two. I'd have to look back at what it was, but that's the kind of game where it's just like after you get the muscle memory down of doing the levels fast, like it really does feel quite satisfying to be able to like run through them and nail all the jumps and know exactly where everything is. But um, they're still just really hard games, especially the first one. Like the first Crash, fuck you. First Crash is so hard. Second one's pretty tough too, but the first, oh jeez, great move there. First one just feels like it's on a completely different level of difficulty. Like I do feel like it is like this game perhaps I feel like might be like the slightest bit overhyped in the difficulty regard. At least the SNES version. The NES version is really insane. But like I also feel like the first Crash is like underlooked in conversations of like the hardest games ever. Like that game, like everybody always talks about like the high road and like Road to Nowhere, like those crazy bridge levels, but there's so many levels in that game. They're not only so hard, but just so fucking long. Like 5-6 minutes long, and it's like when you're struggling to, you know, preserve an Aku Aku or don't have one at all, like those levels become really, really tough to get through. Especially if you're stuck on a specific spot, and you know, that can just be very annoying. Oh no! Yeah, definitely. And I feel like that's why the later games in the series, besides Crash 4, which I haven't played very much at all of Crash 4, but I've heard it's incredibly difficult and, you know, kind of pays tribute to how hard like the first game was in particular, but I do feel like that's why the series kind of lightened up as the trilogy went on. Like, Warped is just not as hard as the first two games are. Um, I feel like there's probably a smaller difference in the difficulty between 1 and 2 than there is between 2 and 3. Damn. I mean, if you're saying that, then that's some really crazy shit. Then yeah, I mean, I've seen multiple outlets and people describe it as one of the hardest games ever, and yeah, it's. I feel like as much as there is like a small subset of people that really do love, you know, how hard some of those levels get, like Crash is fucking frustrating, man. Like I almost feel like in some cases more than like these games are. It just feels like it fucks with you more almost. This, I mean, like, this is crazy. Like, damn. Yeah, beating it is still nuts. I only have it for the Switch, and it's weird, like, I initially played the Crash trilogy and the Spyro trilogy on the Switch, and then I got them for the Xbox One, and I was like, oh, okay, they do play a lot better on a system with some better hardware. So it is, you know, the frame rate's better on there. Just it looks a bit better, so I do prefer to play it on there. But with the trilogy, it's probably best to just play it on the computer. Man, it's a really tough level. I may look for a mushroom in that first part. Oh no! Oh. Oh, is it gonna... Oh, let's go! That's clutch. I did not think that it was... Oh, yeah, there we go. That is another way that this game punishes you, is that it is made to where it is much easier to maneuver small. That, you know, not only are mushrooms so tough to get, but the tax of having one is that you have to figure out how to maneuver around very tight spaces even more than you already have to with how the game is already. Man. Yeah, I don't know if there will be one. Man, this shit is fucking brutal. Like, they are not fucking around with this level. Of course, they didn't really foresee, like a normal person initially, that I would ever play through this game again after doing the D4 clear of it, but... Oh yeah, that wasn't good, but here we are. Trying again. It's just the way Luigi is. Yeah, being able to land on that block. Ah, you motherfuck. And of course, no checkpoints in these levels. I think it would be huge to move on to World 5 here, but we'll see. Oh no. That was a close call. Really? That's... Oh my god. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Man, that is tricky. And it's really frustrating when you finally make it to Bowser and die, because, you know, you have that window to get through, and this already starts with kind of blocking off your path to jump over him, so makes it even tougher. I know, man. It's just the beginning of shit like that. Man. This game is unapologetic, and for some reason, I still have more fun playing this than I have playing Super Mario Brothers 2. And, you know, whenever I do eventually get through this, you know, that's what's on deck, and that feels like a more insurmountable challenge for me than this game does. Ah, shit. Yeah, me too. I always liked how these looked. You know, you have the weird, like, popsicle-looking trees in the background, which, like, how they kind of change colors depending on, you know, the theme of the level. Aesthetically, I thought they did an excellent job with, like, this and, the Mario 1 remakes. Like, with Mario 3, it looks so good and I love it, but at the same time, it's like Mario 3 already looks pretty damn good on the NES, like, looks, shit. like looks as good as any NES game does. I do feel like you're a bit slippy. Yeah, I think that would be it. Slippier. Um, in levels like these, for sure in Mario 3 on All Stars. Once you get to like World 6, and it's a whole lot of maneuvering, the sliding. Oh, is that it? No, I remember this bullshit. Yeah. Jeez. No, I was trying to be all speedrunner there. Yeah, I don't know like how, you know, in 1986 they were like this intentional with trying to cause pain to somebody playing video games when they were still pretty damn new to everybody. Like how could they expect anybody to be this good right away? It's just like everything you do, yeah, that's what I thought, that there's still like more to the level, that wasn't just like a prelude to the end. Man. You're just that's what I'm saying. It gives you that feeling that Crash levels give you, where you get further in and you're just like, how am I not done with this yet? Oh my god. And that also wasn't the end. If I didn't have a checkpoint there, I would have lost whatever remaining sanity I had. Oh boy. Okay, I can make that jump without these jag-offs. Okay, I remember this. It is grade A bullshit for sure. But I do recall this being the setup. I mean, yeah, the fact that they lure you into thinking that the level's gonna end, like, what, 3 different times? Man. I mean, 13 worlds total in this game, too, so not even at the halfway point. I remember this level being a real pain in the ass. This is kind of like the analog to level 4-2 in the first Mario. The more difficult underground level. No, of course not. Alright. Have a suspicion? No, it's just coins. I'll take them though. Yeah, you know, the fact you're like, I'm not even playing and this is annoying me, like, I feel like that does kind of sum up why this game is, like, ranked last in every list of mainline Super Mario games. So like the thing with this is I'm like, wait, does it fall down or does it move? Turns out it moves, even though these haven't really done that. Okay, now they end. Okay, and I get another one. Okay, I'm not fucking around with that, even though I'm sure oh no! Checkpoint? No. Yeah, fuck me, right. This kind of reminds me of like a few of those levels in Mario 3 where you have to like jump on the moving platforms to change your direction. Wait. Oh shit. I think I see what's going on here. Is it gonna force me to do this? Or am I still in a loop? No. Yeah, that is what I had to do, because I was... At least I think. I don't even know what to... No! Okay, I was clearly going in a time loop there. Like, clearly it was repeating. So this is another maze level, even though it's not even a fucking castle, because that's just what this game wants to do to people. Why have fun? Why enjoy anything? Okay, those are some just absolutely insane hops from Luigi off of these jumps. Oh, is this for... Okay, no. This better motherfucking be the end. Okay. Man. I really hope this isn't another maze. Oh, well, hi, Luna. Oh, fuck. Oh, it was the beginning of my life cycle. Oh, perfect timing, huh? So those fireballs seem to only move when I jump, too. That's lovely. Oh, man. I feel like I'm already at the point where I'm like, how the fuck did I beat any of this? At least with, like, the Mario 2 and World, when I see how hard it is, it's like, well, I know I haven't done that. Maybe I'll somehow be able to figure it out. Okay, so I can just kind of walk down those stairs there. Oh, piss off. No. speedrunner's approach did not work there. Okay. Okay. Oh no! I know, it does still feel weird. You know, I've only been out here for, well, like, shit. You know, like 2 months or so, but, you know, always reminding myself that it is indeed 2 hours earlier. Alright, hopefully I can figure it out in this life cycle. I don't want to keep you up. Alright, back where we were here. It happened again. It's like, do I go for the mushroom there? Unconvinced it's worth it. Come on, it's like I'm barely touching it. I'm glad to serve that purpose. Oh no! What the shit? Oh man. Wait, that was just stupid. That was doing something that I know doesn't work. But it's like at this point, I gotta get through this one. I feel like with how tough this game is, if I can get to, you know, close to the second act, you know, get into World 6. Oh no, I need to... That's not good. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding me. Of course. No, wasn't gonna let me do that 2 times in a row. But yeah, I guess it does let you go quite a bit lower than the screen would lead you to believe. Oh my god. Oh, come on. I hope the Bowser isn't, like, too far after where I keep fucking up. I'm still deciding that the mushroom down there is not worth it. Come on. Yeah, that last one stung. Come on, like, what do I have to do? Is what I'm wondering. To not, touch the fucking remote particle of that fireball. Like, the hitbox on that firebar is absolutely insane. No! Do I dare? All of that just to fucking jump into the fire. How about that? I really don't know if I give another try to that mushroom. That was kind of tough to maneuver around to just get. Oh, what am I doing? This is bad because I'm not even consistently making it to, like, the part that I'm stuck at. Like, and that is one of the many things that just punishes you so much about this game, is it's just like, even when you make it past the part, it's made to be so fucking hard that you're not gonna ever be, like, comfortably and consistently getting past it. Like, it is meant to frustrate, for sure. Man, that was something. God damn. Well, Alex, I hope you have a great night. I'm sorry about the Cardinals not being in the playoffs and being mired in an era of mediocrity. But, who knows? Anything can happen. Maybe they get Pete Alonso. I agree. I think I think the entire last part of that castle level, I feel like should probably not have happened. There was a whole lot there that I could have died on and got stuck on, and that's another really tough thing about replaying this game, is it's just like there's so many things you feel like you can only get past once, and once you do it, it's really hard to do again, and the Lost Levels is full of that. No doubt about it. I figure. I just remember in 2015 you telling me about knowing like former Philadelphia Philly Cody Ashe, and that is like now in 2025 about as deep cut of a baseball name as you could pull up. Okay, good. At least got the checkpoint here. That's it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you said I don't remember what term. Yeah, I'm not sure what team. I would have to look that up. I just remember, he played for those really bad Phillies teams when I was in college. The Phillies are obviously quite dank now, but that was not the case in the mid 2010s. They were very bad. Okay, come on. All right, I can work with this. I think I can. Yep. All right, word. Another water waffle. I'll do my best, man. I feel pretty good after deking the fuck out of that blooper, so I'm in a good spot. You have a great night, man. I'll update I'll definitely be back Monday afternoon doing this, but we'll update the schedule with any other times. Try to get through this. The real rage will start at Mario 2 for sure. Have a good night, man. Are you shitting me? Oh shit, that's a pick'em. Yeah, I guess the question is, do I try to figure this out? Oh shit. Try to figure this out on my own right now or not? This is the textbook kind of thing that nowadays I just look up. I don't know if that makes me lazy or inadequate gamer. Fuck. Fuck. And why would I do that? Once again, just textbook not learning. I'll say. I still don't. Oh shit! Ah, fuck. This fucking jagoff. God damn it. Get up, dude. I think after this game over, I'm gonna look up the correct way to go here, and then this will probably be my final endeavor of the evening, is trying to get through this. Okay, that was correct. And so was that. Fuck! Alright, this is a tough one. Damn. Come on, bro. Why? Why do I keep doing the same thing? Fuck, I have to do all that. Yeah. Oh no shit, there's a... I didn't see that. That's the middle route? No. Currently watching a video to figure this out. Yeah, the bottom. hands full. I'll give this a few more tries, but this might be where I'll be starting off next time. Damn. It really is just one thing after another with this game. But I really shouldn't even be running across there when I can take that bottom route. Fuck. That is the most frustrating. Oh, what did I just do there? Maybe that's the most frustrating way to die in this level. Don't know how I salvaged that one. Oh, you know, I was mistaken and for some reason believing that was gonna, like, bridge me over. Of course not, so maybe what I was doing initially was the move. Oh no! Go! Oh, and I had it. Damn. That's what you gotta do. Okay. This fucking gargantuan thing. Fuck, I slid into the fucker. God damn. Okay, at least I got there for the first time, but that sucks. And hey, as easier as the levels may be to, you know, oh, I'm fucked here. I don't know how that happened. As much as the levels might be easier to maneuver through with Luigi, I really do feel like, you know, you do sacrifice something when it comes to control, and I feel like that was an example right there. Let's fucking go. I'll play until I get a game over here, and then we'll wrap this up. No. Yeah, I also believe that I've now, as far away as it seemed not too long ago, I feel like I'm now at the point in the game where they're almost did what I was trying to do there. There we go. Oh boy. Oh shit. I gotta go. Go! Oh no, not right now. Go, go. Fuck. Not right there. Oh no, I do get a checkpoint. Okay, that's funny that I've been saying, oh, it all comes to an end at World 7. And I guess it does. Well, that's all it's gonna be for now. Thank you to anybody and everybody who tuned in to the second part of the series of attempting to play through every console mainline Super Mario game 100%. Gotten through Super Mario Brothers. We're here on Lost Levels. We've made it through 6 worlds. We still have World 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, and D to get through. I will continue that grind the next time I stream, which I'm honestly not sure when that's going to be at this point, when exactly. It will for sure be within the next week, but for those who can't tell, big playoff baseball fan, big baseball fan in general. Been following a lot of that. For those that want to keep up on all the content that I'm producing, follow me on Blue Sky, Twitch, of course, follow me on here, YouTube, and then of course my website, therubbermatch.blog, new content every day, and that will continue. But thank you to everybody who took some time to tune in on this Thursday night. We'll be back with some more Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels in just a few days.